My name is Odurole Mojibola here. My name is Odurole Mojibola, and yeah, I'm married. I'm not single. How do I emboss a name on my handmade footwear? Now, you can do it in two different ways. You can use a mesh and you can also use a metal stamp. Now, this is what I ordered for my students. This is actually about 18,000 naira. That is the cost of the stamp. I mean, just the metal stamp, not the stamping machine. I'm going to be placing, of course, attaching it to my stamping machine just to be able to use it and see how it really looks like. So if you don't have a stamping machine, you can actually use a soldering iron. That is why it comes with a screw. That screw will help you to suspend it into the soldering iron, and it will stamp it. When you plug the soldering iron, it will be hot. You can see what the foil helps it to achieve. So I need you to know that if you are thinking of how to actually start branding your handmade footwear or handbag, you can actually send me a WhatsApp message using the number on the screen, and I will help you to make order. It will be delivered to you. Yes, I have 4 kids, 3 boys, and a girl. Yeah. Okay, my greatest lesson in the past 40 years, I would say, is to obey God. If there's anything I have learned in the past 40 years of my life, I have learned that obeying God's instruction is your best pathway to get to wherever you are going on time. On time. Yeah. So for me, I'm going to say my greatest lesson so far is obeying God, the pathway to a great destiny that you don't even know of. So obeying God is one greatest lesson I've learned. Yes, trust and obey Him even if when you don't understand His leading. Yes, trusting and obeying God even when you don't understand His leading. Yes, I would say that has been my greatest lesson. What will I tell my younger self? You can't be smarter than God. So learn to trust Him because there's no other way to be happy than to trust and obey God. So if I'm going to tell my younger self anything, I think I will encourage my younger self to love God more. Yeah, and learn to trust and obey God. Yes, that's what I would tell my younger self. That's what I'll tell my younger self because there are so many steps that God will have actually rescued, one from actually taking if one had listened and obeyed God. You understand? So I think if we are not going to end up, regretting the life you have lived, for me, I would say love God more. Yeah, love Him more and then trust and obey Him more. Yes, that's what I'm going to tell my younger self. Yes, Jesus loves me, irrespective of what people see, say, or think about me. Sorry, I'm looking elsewhere. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yeah, I think I'll tell my younger self that Jesus loves me. Yeah. What am I proud? What am I, you know, proud of achieving or something like that in the first 40 years of my life? What I believe that whatever achievements I even want to mention, I can debunk the fact that God made it happen. So if there's anything I'm proud of, it's the fact that I know God. Yes, the fact that I accepted Jesus when I did. Yeah, that I accepted Jesus. If there's anything I'm proud of, I know some of you will be thinking, why is she just mentioning God and mentioning God? You don't know how far I've gone. You don't know how far He has sustained me. I'm sure you don't know how far He has showed me so much mercy. So you may not understand my, you know, aligning everything to Jesus. So if there's one proud achievement I had, it is that I know Jesus. Yes, I came in contact with Him when I did. I grew up from a Muslim family, and I remember I went to Islamic school. Yeah, why growing up? Yes, my dad registered us for an Islamic school, and I remember I learned some of those tira. Of course, I learned, and I encountered Jesus while I was in nursery and primary school. My One of my teachers began to talk to me about Jesus, and I think it was clearer to me when I entered into secondary school. When one of my friends' school, I remember very well. I think her name is Adebola Jai. Then I know that her name has changed now. She's married. She wrote me a long letter telling me about Jesus. Yes, I remember I was not the only one she actually wrote the letter to. I was not the only one. We were a group of friends. I remember some of us were actually Muslims too, and I wasn't going to church, and I can't say I was practicing Islam. My dad was a practicing one. Yeah, I wasn't going to church. So, but I remember, of course, I went to Islamic school, and for me, encountering Jesus was one of the greatest achievements I had in the past 40 years because it has navigated every other aspect of my life. Yes, I didn't attend church until I entered into the Polytechnic. I think it was in the year 2000. Yeah, that was my first time of attending church. So, if you ask me, one of my greatest achievements is that I found Jesus, and it has navigated every other areas of my life. And that's why you can hear about Odurole Mojibola today, simplifying shoemaking. So that is my greatest achievement, knowing Jesus, because it has liberated me and graced me in so many areas that I can't even, explain. So for me, that is my greatest achievement that I'm proud of. I'm proud of the wife I've become, still in Jesus. And the tutor I've become to so many of us as well, all in Jesus.